Hello, welcome to TLL Rent. If you have rented our Explorer 5 berth, in particular the Swift Voyager 485, then this is the rental handover video for you. My name's Steph and I'm going to give you a walk around this vehicle, show you how everything works, just so you have a smooth and pleasant journey in our motorhome or camper van. Okay, so we're going to start with the driver's side of this vehicle. First compartment we come to is the electric hookup point. So there will be a cable inside the van, just a case of plugging in and then plugging into the post at the campsite that you're at. So the next compartment here is the hose. There is possibly a hose in the back of the van, then you can just plug it in. It's really handy if you want to hose down the dog or sandy children's feet. So the next one then is the toilet compartment. So the habitational key, then that will get you access to any of the compartments around the outside of the vehicle and the initial habitational door to get into the back. So just open, push in and drop down. So this is your toilet cassette. We do recommend, or we do ask, that you clean this out for us before returning it, just for health and safety reasons. So to remove the cassette, there's a blue lever here, pop the lever up and then just gently pull it out. So at your campsite then you can find your black water disposal. Just a case of turning, twisting, and then you can empty it out. We will provide you with a bottle of toilet chemical, just so you can keep your toilet fresh and to sanitize the tank. So just pop the lid back on, twist the nozzle round, and then just gently fix into place. We do recommend that you just keep all outdoor compartments locked, just for safety reasons, so nobody's going to steal anything. The next little compartment then on the driver's side is the outdoor cap to fill your water tank. So we will have this filled for you before you leave. Along your journey then you can just keep an eye on the water levels inside the van, and when you do see it coming down then you'll know that you'll need to top it up. So just like any petrol cap, in, twist and comes off, and just fill it up. There's nothing to stop the water coming out, so once it's full it will just start to overflow. Cap back in and lock it up. So garage compartment, really good storage in this van. So there is, as you can see, access from both sides. Electric hookup cable, as we talked about, the outdoor shower hose, and then there is your main water hose there. Just in case of connecting up to any post at a campsite, or anywhere you can find a tap, and then just using that to fill your van. So back end of the vehicle then, there is a 2 bike rack on this van. So if you need to use it, just, and then you have your 2 levers there. You will find a key on the main keys, and that will open and close both of those. And just in case of, push back into place. All vans also come with a rear view camera. So passenger side then, again you have your door into the garage, and then this is your gas compartment. So just unlock and open. So gas low system. So you will get 2 full tanks. The little green nozzles on the top there will tell you how much gas is left in your tank. So just keep an eye on that during your travels again. When you get to the campsite, we always tell people to open both, just to kind of continual flow. If you do need gas along your journey, this is where you will fill it. So it just unscrews and pops out. A lot of petrol stations you'll find will have LPG gas, just in case of like a petrol pump, you just put it straight in there. It's always a good idea to Google ahead to make sure that there is LPG available should you need it, depending on where you're going. And then that just pushes back in. So again, with the gas, we do recommend that it's switched off at the tanks before travelling as well. So this little compartment here is for... Okay. You'll find a grey tap. So this is your wastewater disposal. So as I was saying earlier, we'll give you a tank of fresh water. Whenever that freshwater level is coming down, your grey water is filling up at the same time. So once you're low on fresh, you will need to empty the grey so you can continue to use it. Just a case of take the cap off, and then you just turn the tap, and that will allow your water to drain out, and then obviously just lock it back up and put the cap back on. So all our vehicles are diesel. This particular van here, you have to open the passenger side door and then open the fuel flap. So there's nothing to unscrew in this vehicle. It is just a case of lifting your diesel pump and straight into the hole, and then just below it is your AdBlue. So both will be full, and on return then you just bring it back with a full tank of diesel again. So front area of the vehicle then, start with the door. You have your buttons for the electric windows. Just to the left of that, the little knob to control the wing mirrors, driver and passenger side, and your light switches, wipers and indicators, cruise control, etc. And this one has a 6-speed gearbox. So for the reverse in this particular vehicle, up, across and in, and then your rear view camera full colour will come into play for you. There's a little button here. So at night time, we recommend you don't lock the vehicle with the key. This will trigger the internal sensors. If you get up to go to the toilet, the alarm will start screaming. So at night time, when you're ready to go to bed, just use that button there to lock the doors from the inside. You have your radio here with USB port there, so you can connect your iPhone or your Android Auto, and hopefully your apps will show up on it. Vehicles will come with an e-flow tag for the toll roads down in Dublin, so if you pull up to the barrier, it should lift itself. If it doesn't, just pay for it and we'll sort it out at the end. And there is a sticker up here to show your width, height, weight and length of the vehicle. So TV in this vehicle, usually in the drawer beneath it you'll find the remote control. It will be tuned for the north of Ireland. If you are going into the south, you will just need to retune it again there. It's normally kept in the wee drawer. So again, loads of storage in this van, and just in this drawer here there is a fire blanket, first aid kit, a warning triangle and a high-vis jacket. In this little booklet there's loads of information there on the bits and pieces within the van, the cooker, the TV, etc. You'll also find this is a list of emergency telephone numbers should you need them. Hopefully you won't. So this vehicle is a Ford chassis, so anything to do with the mechanical side of the vehicle, there's a number there for Ford UK and Ford European breakdown. Any issues with the back end of the vehicle, you can contact us at the office Monday to Friday 9 to 5, or out of hours there is a WhatsApp telephone number there. If you send a message, somebody will get back to you. Okay, so front part of the vehicle again here, you have a couple of little spotlights there, 3 pin plugs. They will only work if you're hooked up to the electric posts at a campsite. They will not work off your leisure battery if you're wild camping. So the blinds at the front of this vehicle just pop out from the window and lift up. Now these are quite flimsy, they're like paper, so just be gentle with them. They go up and just drop in there for night time. And the front one, 2 grab handles, and that just pulls up, so it'll come up to here or it will come right up and hook in at the top there for night time. So as I said, this is the Explorer 5 berth, so I'm just going to take you on a guided tour around the beds. First bed up here, it is on hydraulic, so just in case I pull it down and let it rest, there will be a ladder stored up there, so it just hooks in, and then you've access up to a double bed. There are blinds up there and there's a little light up there as well. So during the day then, ladder off, ladder up and push up out of the way. So the bathroom in this vehicle then, just a little pull around door, and you have your toilet, your sink and your shower. So as I said, we'll give you a bottle of toilet chemical with every rental. So the toilet itself then, obviously not enough knee space there for anybody to sit, so the seat itself does spin. So initially whenever you open the toilet, there is a disc underneath there. That is the top of the toilet tank outside. So you must open the toilet tank before you use the toilet. Once you're done, flush and then just close it back over again. That just sort of keeps any smells coming back up through, and it's also good practice because that must be closed before you remove that tank. There is a little button up there to flush, and there will be an indicator on it to let you know whenever your tank is nearly full. Your sink then will just fold down and fold back up out of the way for whenever you're using the shower. Just your shower head up top, and there's a little window up there as well to let the steam out. Back end of the vehicle then, you have two large single beds in the back of this vehicle, just up the steps and into it. Skylights, blinds, curtains, and then you have a couple of wee lights and bits and pieces. USB ports as well for charging your phone. So the skylights in this van, grab the handle, twist back, and then just slide up. And same again to drop it back down. It's very important that all the windows, blinds, etc. like this are all closed before you drive off. Loads of storage in this little van as well at the back. You have little compartments here, each side, storage in the steps and storage to each side of the bed. Okay, so the main control panel of the vehicle, whenever you come into your van then, that's the on and off button. So just turn it on, that gets everything going. So at the moment the battery's a bit low on it. So the first button here is the winter button. Don't really need to worry about that. So this one here is your water pump. If you find you have no water coming out of your taps, it's maybe because you haven't got your pump on. So you just turn your water pump on and then everything should work fine. This one is your levels button. So this will show you the level of your batteries and your water and your grey water. So if you just touch that there, at the moment it's showing leisure battery is almost empty and your freshwater tank is empty. Your grey is also empty at the moment, but during your travels, as this is coming down, this one here will start to fill up and then you'll know top up and empty at the same time. This one here is a little awning light for outside at night time. Internal lights, and the one at the top there is the awning light because you can just see the little green light on there and you'll know it's on and then you can turn it off. And then again for travelling, everything off. The heating controls then in the vehicle. Through my heating system, just push the button to activate it, to wake it up. So whatever's flashing is the mode that we're going to be working with. So the first one there is a little van. So this is going to be for your heating. So push the button in and at the moment the heating's off. So you can just turn the wheel up to whatever temperature you want and push the button again and that will initiate it. So it's going to start looking for the gas then at the moment to fire the heating up. Again, you can turn it back off. Just push the button. So turn the wheel then. Next one is the hot water. So at the moment it's off. Economical mode would be sort of 10-12 degrees, suitable for your dishes, washing your hands. And then hot mode would be for your shower. So again, just a case of pushing the button and again it's going to start looking for the gas to heat your hot water. Again, we'll just turn it off. And then the next one is the source. So your gas, you can mix between gas and electric, or you can go full electric for your heating and your hot water, depending on where you're staying. And again, you would just enter in then and the van will run off the gas or whatever one you choose. The fourth one then is just the vent. So at the moment the vents are off, you go into it and then you can just turn up to whatever speed you want the air to be circulating around the van. That's you. So again, just a quick run through. Whatever one's flashing is the one we're working on. It's your heating, your hot water, your source of how you're heating your van and your water, and your fan. So all the vans will come with a carbon monoxide alarm, smoke alarm, fire blanket, and just down in the corner there is a fire extinguisher. So if you'd like to rent this or any other vehicle on our rental fleet, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Sarah on 02892 693 999. Option 2 will put you straight through to the rental department, or we can be contacted via the website, which is www.thompsonleisure.com. Thank you for watching.